So in this video we're in the Fiesta, but not the Fiesta as you know it. There's that one over there. Gone and bought an N-Reg 5-door, and this one is going to be getting absolutely cannibalised. It's going to be getting stripped, the A-pillars getting chopped out, bulkheads getting chopped out, interior's getting stripped and sold. But this one's in alright condition, apart from the both back wheels have collapsed. Starts right up. The interior is quite tidy. The headliner's in a lot better condition than mine was. It's got a majority of the black interior that'll be getting took out for the XR2i. Different dashboard, which I'm a bit gutted about because I would have had the black dash. Mine hasn't got the airbag, plus someone's already drilled into it and put this little light here. But all in all, this won't be on the channel for long. I'll be scrapping it once I've got anything worth having off it. And yeah, we're going to make a start on stripping it right now. It's not got half the options that the XR2i's got. The XR2i's obviously got the front foggies, it's got a proper Siggy lighter. It's got a rev counter for starters. And it's only done 90,000. So what I'm going to be having out of this is, I would have had the dashboard, but it's different. I definitely would have had the black door pockets, but as you can see they've gone on the speakers on both sides. I'll be having these black trims. I'll be having the A-pillar at the bottom there, so I'm going to chop it here and chop it out there on both sides. And I need the wiring loom cut out in the bulkhead, which is that square bit which connects to the ECU under here. So that bit of bulkhead's going to get chopped out. And the ashtray, I've not got an ashtray for mine. And the metal plates on the back of the rear seats, I'll be having them as well, because mine have rusted. I've not got a parcel shelf either, so if that one's in half decent condition, I'll be having that. And I think that's all I want it for. So I'm going to strip it, flog everything else, and then just scrap the shell. This is where we're currently up to at the minute. I think I've been going for 45 minutes or so. Strip the door cards. That's everything that's going in my pile, because you just can't buy them clips or the screws or anything like that. So that's what I'm keeping so far. Got the centre console out, door cards off. The A-pillar trims are out, clocks are out, and the majority of that is going on eBay. It's been going quite smooth, we've not had no hiccups. Come across whatever that fella is there. So I've just had to poke a hole in that plug. Again, we're still stripping the interior. Anything that I don't need, anything that's not worth any value, it's literally getting chopped and ragged out. Fiesta's coming to the end of its stay now. It's all stripped out. Not much more I want off it, apart from my panels. Right now we're going to see how much fuel's in it. Did say half a tank on the gauge, but you never know. So I've had a quick trial and error with the wires off the pump. I've chopped the pipes up there somewhere, and as we can see, I'm going to connect the live. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain the old tank. Currently we've got 2 jerry cans full, so that's 2 gallons, which is about 15 quid. So I'm already getting money back off it. Coming up to the 6th gallon of petrol coming out now, and it's definitely going to be the last one. Another little update on where I am with this. I've emptied it twice, I've piled the stuff in the loft twice, and here we are, it's full again. Took the gussets out because the XR2i doesn't have any. Might be putting them in, I might not. Rear windscreen's out. Not much on the inside really. Well, not actually. No, the inside's finished with. Not gonna take anything else off it. Front windscreen out, and then I can get the grinder out then. Now I'm just taking the front windscreen out. I've chopped the rubber, and the only bit holding it in is at the bottom. So I've WD'd the rubber, and hopefully it should pop out, no issues. Right now, I'm quickly moving on. I've not videoed much because everything I've done, I've been running around like a headless chicken. So that's a pile of bits to sort out and go on the internet. Just taking the pedal box out now. I've took the circlip out of here, slid the accelerator pedal over, started unbolting it. I think there's 2 more in the engine bay, and then we can begin to start chopping. Nasty. I've just paid 6 quid for them. come home from work and thankfully the Fiesta has been took away by the scrap man today. All that's left is a pile of rust and a big trail of oil. Two hours back up the drive and it's being worked on again. The late nights are drawing in, so made a start on it once again. Quick little sneak peek of what's going on. Got the back axle there and we've got the rear wheels over there. So before I bring the video to a close, I'm going to run through everything to see if it's worth doing this. This is everything that I've managed to keep for myself. Got a few odds and ends in there. The bladders for the scuttle. So this is everything I'm keeping and what will be going on the XR2i. £190 for the Mark 3 Fiesta. We got 45 quid's worth of fuel out of it. And I sold a few other odds and ends. So that brought the total bill down to 110. So for the £110 I got everything here. It's not bad, but it's not the best either. I've kept the headlights because the lenses have fell out of mine. I've got these rear pods because they're black. This ECU mount is still like brand new. So when I repair the bulkhead, that'll be going on the ECU in the XR2i. Kept these off the front seats. If I can incorporate them into the XR2i, I will. Got the original jack and set out of it, which is kept in the bulkhead. Black A-pillar trims, which I wanted. We got a new steering column cluster. That's for the gear stick and it's still got the zinc plating on. The XR2i didn't have them there for the rear shock mounts. I also didn't have a battery mount, so I've kept that. These two bits of trims here, they're in the rear quarter in the boot. Mine didn't come with them either, that's them two there. Got the whole washer pipe. It's already come in handy to botch something else up. Iron loom rubbers for the doors. The wind blew mine shut one day and knackered the plug, so I've kept them. And this is the boot light with the original insulation to the main loom. So that means I can now put a light on either side of the pods in the boot. Chop that one out and we can have twin lights in the boot. Kept the ash today as well, that was knackered in the Fiesta. Boot struts, I don't think I'll be needing them, but they might come in handy for something else. The XR2i didn't have one of these in it, which is where that jacking mount is kept. That's for the ECU. Mine's gone all around there, so that plate will come in nice and handy. The same again with the wired and loom on the driver's side. Chop that entire plate out, and that'll be able to go in as one panel. I've took the gussets out of it as well because the XR2i is 4 years older and it didn't come with gussets back then, so I've kept them just in case I'll put them in. And this is the main piece I was after. Chopped it out all the way up to the scuttle because it's gone round the wiper and it's gone here as well. So I can chop that down to suit and then weld it in. Heater box as well, I'm quite impressed with that. I damaged mine taking it out and I managed to save this one. It's still in one piece and the heater matrix in it is 4 years younger. Got my rear windscreen. Mine obviously has got no metal in it, so it's got bad earths all over it. So the rear wiper was permanently going and it didn't have a blade on it. So I don't know if you've noticed, it's got a semicircle scratch which you can stick your nail in. So I've had to replace that. This windscreen as well for the front. That'll come in handy because it's in a lot more better condition than mine. Mine's got 4 or 5 stone chips in it. And the sunroof, this has just been a mud and rain. The hinges are still like brand new. Kept that because it's in better condition than mine. And just a few other odds and ends really. The handbrake, that's in better condition than mine. The actual bit that's on show, which I think it covers up to them rivets. It's like immaculate condition. Just a few bungs. them actually managed to save the majority of them wiring clips. The ones on the XR2i have gone dead brittle. More wiring clips. And this, so called when the XR2i broke down, this is what was up with it. And I've replaced the wiring for the crankshaft position sensor, but it weren't an original plug, and this is. And I've managed to chop quite a bit of wiring off there. So I can now wire it up, tap back all the way into the loom, and then just re-insulation tape it, and then it's hidden. And you never even know that it's been replaced then. This is all the hardware that I thought's worth keeping. Oh, and it's in a sock because I can oil it. It was in one of these clicky bags, but it kept on going rusty. So I can now just spray oil on the sock. We've got these for the indicators. They're still in good condition. You've still got the paint on, not cracked. And all nuts and bolts that I thought will come in handy. Majority of them which I took off the car I kept. And the last thing I salvaged was the wiring loom. I've chopped it down, washed it all, done a continuity test on all of it. And in a previous video, when I was trying to find a brown wire to do an earth underneath the dash, this is one of them reasons why I've kept all the wire, because I'll have it to hand now instead of looking around for it for days. So that's the entire loom, all wrapped up in that little black bag. Well, the majority of the loom. Different lengths, different gauges, different colours with different traces. So that's that. In my opinion, it has been worth doing this. I've begun work on the XR2i again already. Could have got a little bit of a better deal in the first place, but I don't think it's come back and bit me too much. So yeah, that's everything I've salvaged from the MK3. If you like the video, watching me do it step by step, going over everything, talking proper money numbers with you, give it a like, leave a comment and subscribe so I can see you in the next one.